Hello, everyone!
Hey, Finn, can you do me a favor that I definitely should have asked you to do before we started streaming?
Uh-huh.
Can you stream it on Discord?
Oh my god, I'm such a nitty! Oh my god!
I derailed our intro.
Whoa! Thank you! Oh my god, thank you for the resub for 3 months in a row! Oh my god, okay, wait, hold on, I'm stupid, I'm smart, I'm big braining,
Here we go.
cranium expanding, there we go.
I can have sound.
I was like, yeah, I did everything right, I set everything up correctly, and I didn't.
So smart. The smartest egg I know.
Oh, thanks. But, also, hi, Addie. Hello, everybody. Oh, man. Hi, Doug. Thought this is the channel got first. I need to add, like, second and third eventually, but...
It's been literally a bazillion years since we streamed.
So long. It's been so long since our last Dango Bango game. Oh, my back was Annie Ann's pretzel.
Yeah. Oh, I love you.
Yes, we also missed you, Swaft. Oh, I did the Stardew Valley stream yesterday, and I was like, it's not the same without Swaft. I was thinking that half the time. Oh, and thank you for the posture check.
Thanks. Oh, thank you for the egg. Oh my god, I love the fucking eggs. It's been so long. I've missed this.
Yeah,
I love
same.
Mango.
Me too. It's
also,
so
I'm in a good mood because Tori and I watched a couple episodes of Demon Slayer before this.
Oh, nice.
We ended on like a really good episode, so like we chill.
Heck yeah. For real, the posture check means so much more. I was saying yesterday on the Stardew stream that I was like, oh my god, I can sit like a person. Because like usually when I sit down in a chair, there's always been like a gap in my lower back. And like, I just thought that was like normal. I just thought that was the way that people sit. But like, after I went to the chiropractor and I leaned back against my chair, I was like, my back is fully flush to the back of the chair. What the frick? People do this?
Hearing you talk about this reminds me of like my mom talking to me about how, or like my sister talking to me about how when they got glasses, they were like, oh my god, like I could see each individual leaf on that goddamn tree. I thought it looked I just thought it looked different.
Yeah, no.
People have been seeing high-res trees this whole time. It's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, my spine is in high res now. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's Dango Bango time, I think.
Do you remember what happened?
Well. Hello. Ooh. So I remember last time, we got to go to this cool and fun island, and, you know, we went around this, industrial plant.
Industrial park.
Of Monokuma merch. And, you know, Nagito was like, hey, I'm gonna, like, bomb the place if the trader doesn't, like, come on out and say it. And so we were all freaking out and went and checked a bunch of things, and it was, like, a fake bomb, and then Nagito was like, well, I already know who the traitor is. Come over and hang out with me and I'll tell you. And we were like, okay, and we walked over to the, like, storage closet area, and when we opened the door, it set off a big ol' explosion of fire. And we also found Nagito, quite murdered. Dead, in fact.
Super fucking dead.
Dead, like real big dead.
Very stabbed.
Very stabbed, Jesus Christ. Yeah, and honest to God, I can't remember a whole lot of, like, the specifics. I don't even know what the frick we're doing.
We're investigating!
We sure are! I knew that part. But I meant, like, you know, what part of the investigation are we at? I think we're going back to Nagito's? What the? Wait, there's plot there.
There's plot anywhere there's a red exclamation point.
Okay, so we need to go in here, because there's plot in here.
There's plot in there!
Oh yeah, it was like set up to like this weird car bomb. Sonia, my queen! Hello, Sonia.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all of these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Ooh.
Well?
Just looking at Kazuichi in the background.
I can't believe Kazuichi got yeeted.
He's just flying.
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
Do you have a minute? If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. I can't read. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
I need to sort of like can't read counter. For every time we can't read.
Buddy, eventually we're gonna go through this footage.
That is true. Speaking of, I forgot to add the new episode.
If we only make one edited video out of all of this, it should be a compilation of us playing a visual novel mystery murder game where neither of us can read or talk.
Yeah. You're not, I can't read. Oh man.
Amazing! A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism!
My god, I love her. She's so cute.
It's kinda cool though, a little bit. Alright. Let's rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Well, hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie. Either way, it is all gravy.
I love her. Oh, gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Oh man, hold on. I gotta... It's been a while since I've busted out good old Monokuma. Why am I the way that I am? Anyway.
Stop! There's no bomb! Hey, you'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to eat some apple pie.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
It sure was a piece of the crust at the end.
Oh no.
You sound kind of like Bryce doing his Inosuke voice a little bit. Honestly, yeah, I see it.
Oh my god. I haven't seen Demon Slayer, but I really want to.
Buddy, it's so good! I'm rewatching it now, and I'm like, man, I forgot how good this was.
I feel like Inosuke would end up being my favorite.
Inosuke is my favorite, so, like, I understand. I mean, I think that the main four are all great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tanjiro is just a nice young man, and I love that about him.
Mm-hmm.
Zenitsu is a baby, but I too am a baby, so like, respect.
Mood.
Nezuko is just really cool and a demon. And Inosuke is my favorite moron.
Oh boy.
There's just one bit that makes me iffy about the whole thing.
Oh.
I'm not sure what that is, but you're probably valid, honestly.
Oh.
You are right. However, then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? Did he make it?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. What? To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
Gasp. The whole aging up with Nezuko when she goes full demon. You know, that is fair.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah. That's the weird
Like,
part.
retweet. That's weird. It's not weird enough for me to stop watching it.
Yeah.
Cause like, here's the thing. Any show I watch, like, we all make concessions, alright? Like, there are some parts of certain shows that I will just bury in the back of my brain because if I think about it, it will make me upset. and the show is so good when I don't think about it, and I just want to be happy sometimes.
Me at some of the funny bits in One Piece. Oh.
Like, it keeps coming up, but like, some of the shonen anime I've been watching lately, it would be better without some things, but I am willing to make some concessions, alright? Because it's really, really good otherwise.
Yeah.
Or like, if it's like not a big enough part of the show, it's like, all right, well, I can deal.
Yeah.
You know, like we all ignore the weird part where he dates a high schooler in Erased, right? As a 28-year-old man. Like, we just ignore that part and we don't think about it because we don't spend that much time there. But like, I see it and it's bad and I hate it, but I'm busy liking the show. I needed to not be there.
Yeah.
So we just ignore it.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No. Well, if I thought I kept it quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen.
Ooh.
That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Ew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well done. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea.
Actually, I have 2 eyes.
Let's try it.
That is...
Vampire. Oh, buddy, it's worse. Vampire Knight is worse than that, actually. They're brother and sister. Ooh, it's weird.
Oh. Every time
they're like related.
Oh my god, every time I think of Vampire Knight, I just think about like all the people that I know that like were obsessed with it, and I'm like, man, I wonder how they feel about this now as like functioning adults.
I watched the anime.
Oh, did you?
Boy, did I read the manga. I was, funny enough, I spoke to Tori and Mug about this yesterday. When I was a kid, I just sort of watched what I watched because we had limited options. There was, I shit you not, a point in time where I was looking for more stuff to watch, so I posted like a post on Yahoo Answers, and I was like, hey guys, like, I am looking for more shoujo anime that is like these, and then I listed all the things I had watched. Like, I like this, and this post. And then, like, the top answer was, I mean, you could try, like, these couple, but they aren't that good. You kind of already watched most of the stuff worth watching. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So you just sort of watch whatever's around.
Yeah.
And you ignore the things that are bad, because what else am I gonna do? Not read it? Vampire Knight was a time.
I used to know how to play the Vampire Knight opening on the cello. I didn't even watch the anime, but like somebody was like, here, play this on the cello, and I was like, okay, this looks fun, and it was.
Buddy, the opening theme goes hard.
It does! It's so good!
I will not apologize for liking it, because it goes hard.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was bad.
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it.
Weird long talk about vampire incest anime.
Oh man.
It's very weird. No, you're fine. This is so par for the course for us.
Yeah, for real. We truly, like, the reason this has gone on for so long, mostly because we just goof off all the time.
Like, we're just too goofy.
Well, apparently the bombs that
Serious button, no work.
Apparently the bombs that were stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it here. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Okay, can I leave? Is there anything else keeping me here? Life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But it looks like there aren't any clues here. There sure aren't. Okay, bye.
Wow.
Free me.
No.
Monoguma, please. I'm. Alright, well, where did I select
Would you like
to go?
die instead?
No. In fact, I would not. Where the heck
Are
is
you
the
sure?
plot? No. Please, spare me.
There's still more in there, I guess.
What do you mean there's still more plot?
There might not be more. I don't know. Guys, I can't find the serious button.
Yeah, serious doesn't exist. If it does, it's very small.
All of the Inside Out characters in my head are sheep.
Oh my god. Wait, I just thought of like you have like a rainbow like colony of sheep in your brain. That's
They're all very nice. Sit back.
Oh, this is the same thing. Okay, there is no plot in here. The map lied to me. Yippee! Hi, Miss Mick.
Like scared sheep and angry sheep.
You really
Happy
want
sheep.
You really want a plushie, don't you? I mean, I wouldn't say no. As long as, you know, it's fine and not full of murder.
Yeah,
Where I'm going.
I don't know how I don't own a Monokuma plushie already at some point.
They have to be sheep or it's not on brand. Exactly. Oh, okay. The other place we gotta go is the Jabberwock military base.
Who are we gonna smack around for information today?
Where were you on the night of the 15th? Okay, I need...
We're going to commit police brutality, but not really.
Jesus Christ.
The sheep says ACAB in real life.
Facts. Same. ACAB says the egg
But like,
who
you know,
commits
like
crime.
a little bit of fantasy murder mystery, police brutality as a treat. We're trying to find a murderer. Like, someone definitely got murdered here,
Yeah,
so like, we're trying to figure out who did that.
Run, Hajime, run! I'm just getting a leg workout. I'm getting my cardio in. Cause man, that wasn't what I clicked on!
Well,
Kazuichi! Kazuichi, I can't believe you're a tank!
doesn't want to talk to you.
The bombs were fake. This might be fake too.
The murderer. Yeah, that's what they bow to be after talking to me. Pop, pop.
And I do it again. Bop, bop.
I do it again.
But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Oh, okay. How is his, like,
I don't know.
half
Don't
of his
ask.
shin a tank?
Don't ask questions.
I'm gonna ask so many questions. It's an investigation.
Man.
Damn it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these.
It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that.
Nyeh.
Is that it? Hello,
We
helicopter.
might have investigated some of this before, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's the
Sounds
helicopter.
familiar, actually.
Yeah, it does. Where? There are things. Where? Tell me.
In this truck.
When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However, and as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? Possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much as in his video message. God, I love him.
Were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Man, I struggled. Okay. So,
Try to go back again.
Tank, truck. What do you mean? Do I have to talk to Kazuichi again?
About the truck?
Tank, truck, you.
Man.
No.
Hey!
Damn it. That truck.
This truck. Oh,
Yeah.
there's stuff in there. I didn't realize it was like truck and other truck and other. I thought it was all.
Trucks.
I thought they were one. One truck to rule them all. A huge.
Being able to normally read out loud's for losers.
Yeah, right. Who needs literacy in this day and age? Anyway, a huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
I found it.
What did you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like...
A survival
me.
knife? Sounded like a very angry printer. Wait, that's... Oh no! Isn't that the same?
There he is!
Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Oh no!
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once.
The printer does not have enough paper.
Yo,
Yo.
Nagito dead? Yes.
Yeah! The Nagito does not have enough blood. Oh boy. That's everyone though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. I was like, I feel like that's a dirty lie. So, Kazuichi, soda pop, shark pop, leave. Yes.
That's my birthday twin.
I don't know. I got my eyes on him. Okay. Where now? Next, where is the plot?
Whermst.
Okay, so we were here. We
We
did that.
went there.
We did that. No.
Do you need to go look at his room?
Probably. Plot. Sniffing out the plot. Oh, the Nezumi
Carnival.
Castle.
Nezumi Castle. Okay.
Running out of magenta.
He's sleeping with unique Pearson.
Very unique piercings. I got my murder done at Claire's.
Just walk in and pay for it.
Hi, welcome to Claire's. Would you like an execution today?
Yeah, here's like $50. Make it quick. Jesus.
Ooh, hello, son.
Right. Hello.
The sun. Oh, this is the weird, like, inverted whatever. Okay. Hi, Fuyuhiko. Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapons came from. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, Claire's wild. I think I got my ears pierced at Claire's. I'm pretty sure. Only one of my ears, or one of my piercings is, like, still open.
I got my cartilage piercing done at Claire's. I can't wear earrings in it.
Oh no!
It's still there. I could put an earring in it if I wanted. It would hurt.
Oh no! Oh, a spear with a flashy ornament on its head. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. Do you know where the murder weapon is? The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
The only place in the US where they pierce your ears with a nail gun. Yeah.
You know, I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
Because I was thinking about all my piercings. I was like, oh yeah, like... So I have, like, 2 lobe piercings on each ear. I have a cartilage piercing on my right ear. I also have my tongue pierced, and I have my septum pierced. And I was thinking about... I was just being like, yeah, that's the only piercing I got done by a piercing gun. Like, whatever. Like, my tongue and my septum and everything else was like, whatever. And then I realized that this version of my PNG doesn't have my septum ring. Which I thought was funny and interesting. I didn't even notice until now. I've had this PNG for like over a year.
Wait. Really? I didn't know. Hold on. Wait. I'll have to check my art later because I swear to God I included it. It may just be really small. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not mad about it. It's fine. I'm not upset.
Well, I need to know for pride's sake. Time for an update.
Yeah, just here. I'll just go into fucking like Clip Studio Paint and I'll put a little gold line under my nose.
Don't even go into Clip Studio Paint. Just go into like MS Paint.
Yeah, for real. What even is what?
Like a septum piercing, like a it's a nose
if you're asking
piercing.
what a septum piercing is, it's like a door knocker type thing, but in the nose.
Like a bull ring.
The center of the nose.
Yeah.
Not on the outside. I don't know how to describe it other than it felt like getting punched in the face, but it looks really cool now.
Mood? This is. Oh wait, that's Fuyuhiko. Wow, you sound very clean.
Incredibly unusual. I feel like they're pretty common nowadays, honestly.
I feel like they are. It was definitely a big trend for a while. I definitely wanted my septum pierced, but like, I'm a coward.
I got mine done like the summer before college. Because I had gotten my tongue pierced the year before.
Ah, I see.
Like, I got my tongue pierced like 3 days before I turned 17, which was a bad idea.
Oh.
'Cause I couldn't eat anything on my birthday. It was very dumb.
Oh no.
But
Rippin'
I kept
pepperonis.
I still have it.
Hey.
I've had it for Jesus almost a decade.
I've had it for Jesus. Anyway.
Man, that's really crazy to think about that I've had my tongue pierced for almost a decade. That's insane.
Yeah, no, that's wild. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. It sure does. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way... Got him. There's no way a spear like this with... The English language has me in a chokehold. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Dots. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Oh boy!
Investigation.
This investigation sound is, or the music is just, ooh, crisp. Ooh!
I'm so ready to take these nails off.
Okay.
I want them off.
Ooh.
It's taking everything in me to not take the nail clippers that I have in the drawer next to me and just chop them off.
Cool. Clip, clip.
It would be dumb of me to do that.
Snip, snip.
It would be dumb of me to do that.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
I won't be able to put anything on them until Thursday,
Oh.
and trying to type with short nails is difficult. And I've got so many invoices to key tomorrow. Like, God, there are still at least like 60 in my queue. Fuck.
Ooh. That's right. Oh, this is the girl side. I'm gonna back up. Beep, beep, beep. God, the turn. Hajime, your turn radius. Oh, you're already here. Oh my god.
Hello?
Chiaki, my wife.
Hajime.
Whoop.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. He wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. He begged me to do it while...
Ew. No.
I didn't do that. Boy, tough crowd.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta go do that, right?
Now then. Va-va-va-loose!
Yeah?
Bye-bye!
Hooray! Breaking and entering.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does that door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. Oh boy! Oh!
There's a Monokuma in there, I saw it!
So, Nagito was living here. Where is the Monokuma? I need to know.
It's to your right!
Okay. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. It's not breaking and entering if you were let in by an authority figure. That's true. Though I don't...
Monokuma said we could, and also he's dead.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was very like, get up to speed, girly pop. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue that might be hidden here as well.
There he is! There he is!
Ew! Why is he so sweaty?
No.
Yay! We have so many Monokuma coins.
Killed it.
I want to know what this is. Jesus Christ. It's so
Treasure box.
sparkly.
Treasure.
Treasure! A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. What could this be? What changed him? The tumor? Oh, you know, how can you forget that Nagito has literal brain cancer? Well, had.
Literal brain cancer.
Can you know if you...
6 months to live, tops.
True.
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? My treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box that's covered in sparkling pink lights.
Oh, it's her treasure.
Oh, it is.
Perhaps that treasure box.
We cured him of his brain cancer. No.
Yeah, he had it. He doesn't have it anymore.
And have cancer in his brain if he's not alive. Losing my mind. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep. It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monokuma Monami. Wow, wow. They're all the same at this point. The thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. For real, I'm dying. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know?
So dangerous.
Mm-hmm. If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Yeah?
Yeah.
Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? I have a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important.
Usami General Purpose Notebook.
I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained... Oh my god, those are so cute. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to... Whoa! Oh my god!
Wow! Oh wow!
Oh my gosh, Addie's going insane!
Aw.
You're so sweet, my dear!
So much happened!
So much! So many!
Thank you so much!
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gift subs. You're so kind.
I have been blessed. Also, I just realized that I'm not in mod view.
Oh,
Good
oh,
thing Addie's here.
you silly sheep. Yeah, we love Addie so much. Oh my gosh. No, it was great. I love
Oh,
it.
you're awesome. I'm never going. I would never be mad at you.
Yeah, no, it was a pleasant surprise. The most wonderful jump scare I ever got would get it again. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Oh, I should probably read this in like Monami's voice, but I'm not gonna because I don't care. Day 2. Oh my gosh, right then!
Aww.
Thank you for the resub! Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. There's a hype train that started too.
Yo.
Yo! Oh, I'm so blessed. Oh, it's a level 2 hype train. You guys are crazy. Oh,
This is all I got.
affectionate. Thank you for the bits!
It truly is all I got.
No, I love it and I appreciate it. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Cry. Hold on, wait. Do I have? No. Choo choo. I was gonna put on my. No, is it not working? Oh wait, no. It's because I don't know how to do things. There we go. Oh my god, you guys are so sweet. It's so good. It's so cute.
You're so sweet.
Anyway,
Egg.
that's what I wanted. Oh wait. God dang it. Man, scuffed. But it's fine. I love it. Anyway.
You can edit it out in post eventually.
Yeah.
50 years.
When I'm an old peepaw. Oh, you remember this dumb shit I said as a child? Right.
Aren't you so glad that we're gonna have a record of this forever and ever?
Man, the footprint on the internet is crazy. Oh, day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped at an entry titled Day 16.
Digital footprint.
Digital footprint.
My entire brain is just like, yeah, my legacy is gonna be I was a sheep and played a funny murder game on the internet. That's my legacy. There it is.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know.
Immortal.
I don't even know what my...
Forever!
I am an egg on the internet that can't drive a spaceship to save my life and likes arson. That's the most.
No arson. No.
But why not? Just a little as a treat,
No.
please.
No. Sheep against arson.
No. Well, I mean, I guess. Oh, thank you for the egg. I guess that makes sense because I mean, sheep are very flammable. I think.
Sheep against arson.
Thank you for the stretch.
No, we're not encouraging this.
Not labeled an arsonist unless you've done it twice.
Arson.
Everyone gets a freebie. Thank you for the throw. I think. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey. Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Phew! I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook.
Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Oh.
Huh? But if this notebook is here...
Hey, by the way, there's only 30 seconds of the hype train left. Want to keep it going? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You don't have to. I'm truly... I jest. I love all of you, regardless.
Yeah, I had 10 bits.
You are so good and so great. I love...
Enjoy your 10 cents.
Whoa! Oh my god! You guys are insane! I was kidding! Doug, Addie! What is happening? You guys are so nice to me. I can't sub any harder. No! Wait, it's... What do you mean it says the hype train was missed? No! It said it was level 4 though, so like, I guess it kind of counted. Oh, thank you so much for all the love.
Y'all are great.
Y'all are insane, and I'm so pleased. Big love. Oh.
Yeah, such big love.
Cool. Not it's level 5, is it? Oh, okay, cool. It's a channel all-time record. Yo, yeah, honestly it is. Like, I've had, like, some crazy streams before, but, like, never, like, all at once like that. I'm so honored and blessed. You guys are amazing. And truly, at the end of the day, all, like, any, like, donos, gifts, subs, biddies, everything, all of that is very much appreciated, but never ever expected, so...
Funny bird.
Big love. Oh yeah, everybody gets fun new hype train emotes now, I think. So heck
Barb.
yeah. Barb, I like it.
I didn't have this one. He's funny.
Whoa.
I like him.
Let's see, what did I get? Did it not give me one? Well, I guess I mean, y'all give stuff to me. I shouldn't be asking for more.
Yeah, Finn!
Yeah, I'm greedy! Listen, I gotta make a streak as a criminal, you know? I gotta give that terrible reputation. I am a villain. Oh, you guys are so kind. Anyway.
I also have this, pet your fish.
Oh! No, wait, hold on! Listen, hey, hold on.
Jail.
Hold on, listen. Listen, I said I was a criminal, but does that really mean that I
Jail.
go straight to jail, do not receive eggs, but eggs? Yo. Oh my goodness. I suppose I shall read from jail. Behind bars.
Cannot receive eggs from jail.
Right to jail.
You can have bears, though.
bears! Close the bear conditioning, please! I'm begging! The crime spree ends here only for the next, like, 4.5 minutes. Oh, once I get out of here, it's all over for you.
I got the bears locked and loaded!
On-site bears. The bear faucet, the bosset, oh my god.
Then Nagito was the thief? No! Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student! The
Hey.
English language is hard!
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right?
Oh, and the bear cavalry, the bear shotgun. The bot gun. It's like the snail meme all over again, but with bears.
Diary? It seems that way. That's right! This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey! Hey, you're a liar! Oh, what?
Whoa, there's eggs! Help! Getting pelted with eggs in jail. Have y'all not silenced me enough? Oh my gosh, this is great. I'm having a great time. I'm having a blast. I hope all y'all are having a blast. Anyway.
You always show up out of nowhere! Why you? Mon ami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Mon ami can't even write.
Favorite night of the week. Oh my god. This is definitely one of my favorite nights of the week. I love hanging out with all y'all. Anytime I stream, I think automatically becomes like peak highlight of the week. Exceptional vibes.
It's social time.
Yes, it's social time and I'm ready to rumble. Listen, yesterday on the Stardew stream, I literally talked for 3 hours straight. Like, you know, there are definitely some lulls that happened, but like not for more than like a second or two, and then I was just like It was wild. My throat was so dry after. Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily.
Oh, I did get a emo. What did I get? Tell me what I got. You're not telling me what do I have? Oh, I have this like funny little like heart. That's cute. It's a glitchy heart.
Aw, cute.
I can finally write the letter B.
She sounds like me.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? Hey! So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me. What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Oh, it looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but what Monokuma said, is it true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write that in that notebook. Is it true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Bye-bye. Excuse me?
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Who could it possibly be?
Oh, it smells like the traitor.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try and get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Yeah, that's weird, because, like, Hajime never went to the final death room.
Ruth Bullet.
Oh, boy. Man, pretty suspicion, I think. Okay, are there any other...
Probably just something in my eye?
There's no other funny Monokumas. Hi, Chiaki, what do you have to say? Oh, no, I didn't want...
Nothing!
I can't aim!
Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Oh, are there other things to investigate? The bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but... Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's an unusual hiding place for things.
Yeah, like... Why is that your first thought, Hajime?
Writing competition to compare everyone's handwriting and drawing skills to the notebook.
Oh my god.
I can't draw, and my handwriting, if I go slow, is okay. If I am going fast, though, or I know that it's just for me and it's something that I'm gonna throw away, then it's really messy.
I feel like I have, like, pretty decent handwriting. It's very round, which, you know, probably shouldn't be a surprise to anyone.
But I write in glitter gel pens, so...
True. Immediately plus 10 points. I don't know what the grading scale is, but, like, Swaft plus 10, that is your score. Well, we should still check just in case. Put Hajime Sprite in jail. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. The plastic. Oh my goodness, it's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. Is it weed?
What could it possibly be?
What is this? That doesn't look like weed.
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? For his schweed? I'm calling the police.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
It's Nagito's Walter White cosplay. He would, honestly. I could see it. Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... there's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum?
A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to the seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
wait. Time out.
Who knows?
The lid to his wheat. It might be too soon to decide that. Weed jar lid. Added to truth bullets. Sick. Okay.
To the bookshelf.
I was gonna say, oh wait, refrigerator. Is there anything funny in
Or
here?
the fridge.
There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
How? Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside, you know, except for the Monokuma special poison. Only for poison.
Poisoning use only.
He needs to keep his weeds closed. Oh, I see, so that's what Monokuma's special poison is. What strain of weed is that?
For poisoning use only.
This is poison for murder. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle full of weed. You know, Monokuma's poison. The poison from Monokuma.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle isn't... That bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe?
Can you read? Like, I know I can't read, but Hajime, can you read? Like,
You know-
I know that you ain't got, like, an ultimate ability or what the fuck ever, but, like, we know for damn sure that your ultimate ability isn't fucking reading the English language.
The ultimate illiterate student.
Jesus Christ! straight up thought it was going to be medication that had to be refrigerated. They were giving him an accommodation.
Yeah, you know, for the brain cancer that he has. Jesus.
Just makes room just as shelving to display figurines of his oppressor.
For real. Honestly, you know, I think it makes sense that Hajime can't read. Obviously, if he has, like, Monokuma statues in his room.
Reserve course loser.
Oh my god. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be? Yeah, looks like it's poison.
poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. Mood. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began to read the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. The poison specifically made for killing killing people. God, I had it and then I lost it.
Poison!
I'm gonna kill this poison so hard. Gonna kill it till it's dead.
I'm going to murder this poison.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low...
Volatility.
Volatility! Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
I'll show you an enchanted potion.
Oh my god. Ollie, no!
Yeah, that's the reference I was making, Tori. I'm gonna murder this poison.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna murder these tacos.
Vernon, calm down. Buddy. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death.
Chemical X, even.
This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
Okay, so is it poison made by Monokuma or for Monokuma? Yes.
Bye, probably.
Yes. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he had accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
Monokuma really is the weapons dealer.
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
That's scary to think about. Another trap?
Perhaps.
And weeds dealer.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Oh boy.
Very rude of him.
For real. Very not hot of him, actually. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on the shelf. The genres and the types of items are all so random. You can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Flowers.
Well,
Oh boy.
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Oh, I don't want to think about what that says about me.
I was gonna say, well, looking over at my shelf, it's all anime figures. It's anime figures and K-pop albums.
On one side, it's empty Sailor Moon themed sparkling water cans. A little can of Screwball peanut butter whiskey because their mascot is a sheep. About 30 volumes of One Piece, about 18 hardcover editions of Full Metal Alchemist, a Wooloo plush. The
Nice.
list goes on. On the other shelf, it's my entire collection of Shugo Chara manga, and also a Funko Pop of Lust from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh my god, slay. Yeah, I just have a variety of funny anime figures, including bad ones that I bought on purpose because I love shitty anime figures. It's one of my favorite things. They're so goofy and terrible looking. I only don't like them if you pay too much for them. But if you pay, like, dirt for them, then hell yeah. Just give me all of those shitty figures.
They're just women. Oh my god. Miss Beck, I forgot to mention, because I'm at my desk, but I have shelves like near my desk, and you said that, and then I looked down at my desk, and I was like, oh. I sure do have figures of Rem and Ram from, I don't remember what anime they're from because I don't care and I haven't seen it. But Rem is dressed as a sheep and Ram is dressed as a wolf. They are very cute. Also, I've got several acrylic stands of Maria from Muse Dash, which is a rhythm game.
Oh man. She's very pretty though.
I also
Respectfully,
have
ma'am.
Lego sharks.
Perfect.
So, you know, we're rounding it out.
Do they now?
Yes, Muse Dash. I am a rhythm game bitch. I just don't play them on stream.
You should. I think that'd be so fun, honestly.
The lag, I've thought about it, but the lag is so bad.
See,
Going, like, to my monitor, the delay is really bad, so I'm, like, actively worse when I try and stream it.
Oh no! See, I was gonna say, I think it'd be really funny if you tried to do the trombone rhythm game.
Oh no! Not trombone champ, I can't.
I'd be crying.
I can't.
Oh.
Maybe one day I will play Muse Dash.
Community reward!
Or like Project Diva or something. I like
Community-
Project Diva a lot too.
A good positive community reward after the trauma of last time.
Yeah, for real, Jesus.
I definitely didn't know this much about Nagito just by looking at this. Definitely don't, not didn't.
So, what should we do? It's really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
Now I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
She really out here like, I don't want to do it. Wait, what?
Trombone champ, a totally different genre of game. Oh.
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
But we can't read. Well, that might be true, but I'm illiterate.
So, I'll leave the shelf to you.
Jackie, are you sure? I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it.
Have fun, bye.
They're a gamer, they can't read. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there were really any clues here. Oh shit. Oh! Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only... Oh wait.
Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. It definitely is Nagito and not you. That's
I was
weird.
gonna say, Nagito.
Weird typo there.
Nagito, did you change your name?
This is another one.
That seal!
Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajume's information.
You dirty liar! Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this... Ooh, if I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever.
Crazy.
That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. Oh, it's the bears! Oh, I didn't realize, but I'm out of jail. It's time for crime yet again.
No more jail.
If this really only has my... Well, if this really has only my information, then why? Why is this file so thick? Thick. As soon as I opened it...
10 Qs.
As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Bear to your shower. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia? And everyone who died, pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student.
He was not lying.
There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Oh man.
Hey.
The plot thickens. The thought quickens.
Did something happen?
Oh, well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Like a liar.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, he lied like cheap rug. Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Oh, is that their voice? It is! This is voice acted for, like, random pieces.
Yeah.
The trials are also voice acted, which is fun.
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya.
Ooh.
I'm talking about
Byakuya.
Byakuya Togame.
Oh!
Where-
Look carefully.
where he?
No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way! So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter?
Gasp.
Ultimate imposter!
I know, Ollie, I'm shook! This is something that I knew about.
Yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that Byakuya didn't come back for the second game.
Yeah.
I love the Ultimate Imposter's version of Byakuya, personally.
Ripple!
Ribble, no, naughty. She just wants a friend.
That Byakuya's true identity.
I don't know what she wants. Oh my god. I love
She
her.
wants a friend.
True
Ripley, as soon as we get back from our trip, I will go get you a sister.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
He was
Hey.
fake. Of course he was fake.
The fact that his— oh wait.
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
Ribble.
Ribble. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps. Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
She's a loud lady.
She is so loud. She just has a lot to say. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still. But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh. Because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent.
Man, you know, I would totally know that if I had a talent.
Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway.
I'm not happy that you guys fell for such a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then
I have many talents. Would you like to see me juggle flamethrowers?
Ollie, what did I tell you about flamethrowers on the ship?
Yeah, not on the ship, Ollie.
We do that outside. What was he trying to say to me at that time?
I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame.
Ollie, no.
Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No!
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud.
Voice line takes me out.
But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place.
But I want to juggle flamethrowers right now, parent.
Ollie! Ollie, please! Better hope the ship has backup airlock compartments. Or man traps. Or Ollie traps. This ship is full of many things. I find new equipment and weapons every day. Ollie, make sure to take it outside.
I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy...
Stop telling me what to do.
Ollie! Ollie, no!
My real egg!
I know we're not, but we're co-pilots here, man! Whoa!
Besides, I already opened up the fuel line on the flamethrowers, so that when it's time I can flame the thrower.
What?
No,
You're gonna...
turn it off.
You're gonna do what?
Turn it off.
Outside! Do you know the amount of bears in here? You piss off the bears. There's at least 50 of them every time you turn on the bear conditioning. Can you imagine being stuck on a little egg carton with 50 pissed off on fire bears? I can't and I don't want to. The ship is full of flamethrower gas now. Well, great.
Kill the bears.
No! Ollie, enough!
No, we just let the bears out. We don't kill them.
But they can't breathe in space. Where would they go?
Wait, is
Juggle
the bear
the
conditioning
bears.
just like a slide? Did they just leave and then go back up?
Yep.
The bear conditioning is just a bear slide.
Aren't they space bears? Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. It seems I'm as flammable as sheep. Ah.
More like, ah. I'm gonna... Ollie, no.
Since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew. Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Wait, is Monami the traitor? Yeah, try not to breathe in the very flammable gas inside the ship. Where are the cleaning eggs that totally exist because I said so? It's like, you know, you smash them and then they just, it's like Febreze, but like, breakable.
Breeze, but like a grenade.
Listen, these are the precautions I have to take when I have an egg on board. He is a felon. He's wanted across many galaxies. I have to be careful. Who is it? Who's the traitor?
Oh hey, what happens if I flip this exposed light switch?
Ollie, no! Enough! The plot! We have plot to do! Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be? So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
I am okay, fire, help me.
Ollie, no! Ollie, you did this to yourself. Go jump in the bathtub or something, bud. Run! Please don't set the rest of my ship on fire. I'm begging. Oh, there's an egg.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
You You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct!
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
What if the
Hey,
bathroom was
hey.
also on fire? No.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is.
Otto, if you need to know, arson.
Loud water splash.
No, no. Wait, actually, wait, that's what you're supposed to do. Go, do it. Do the thing.
That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Still boy. Oh man, that's saucy. Interesting.
It's dripping with despair, don't you think? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Whoa.
Oops, too much water.
Oh my god. You know, I don't know what Ollie is at the end of the day. He's something.
He's something.
He's just a guy. He's just an egg. Oh my god. Honestly, that's basically what it's like, Addie. Every single rotation around the Earth, it's a different flavor of screaming.
Yeah, and I just sit there and watch.
Yeah, you good?
Yes.
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye! Excuse me for a moment.
No more investigating. Ding dong ping pong.
Oh god! If Ollie is an egg, what does that make Finny in the Fintetta?
An eggier egg.
Yeah. I'm certainly something.
More egg.
I'm also not ready. I'm scared. That
Double
chime
the
just
egg.
now. The egg. I'm bigger.
She's just laying there.
Most important for living things.
Ooh, time to stretch. What's most important for living things? Stretching. Flexibility.
Well, personally, I think time is.
Finny is my parent. Obviously.
100% yoke. Listen, I'm all yoked up.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
That's pretty morbid. Okay.
Yeah, like in that
I
movie where
I
they
think-
used time as
There's
currency
nothing
and also
more
like their
wasteful
life.
Than wasting time.
I don't remember. It had Justin Timberlake in it, I think.
Oh yeah, I think it did.
And Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried?
I don't know. I'm bad at pop culture.
I don't know any of the other people in that movie.
Does money still exist in this apocalypse? I mean,
We got mono coins.
yeah.
So,
The best
time's
currency.
up. We will begin the last class trial.
Oh.
So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Wait, is this case 5 or case 6?
This is case 5.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
We have one more chapter after this.
Oh, okay.
Quick recap. Nagito's dead. We investigated. We don't know who the traitor is still. Monami can't read or write.
Can I just say how funny it is to me how Ollie is just a collective of everyone adding into the things other people make him say? Absolutely. That's what he's
everyone has a
for.
good idea of his personality.
Ollie is simply everything, and he's everything everywhere all at once. Ho 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 ho.
Thank you. I pride myself on giving a good recap.
Yes, you did good. Claps for sheep. I don't know if you can hear me clapping, but I clapped.
I do.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
Hooray.
It's like Ollie is the D&D character that everyone is piloting, basically. The basis is that he commits crimes, and that's it. Go crazy. I posted a thing in the Discord server that, oh gosh, I think her Twitch handle is like Miss Jackie or something. She's the one that kind of started like the big trend of like the chatbot pet thing. And
Oh whoa.
oh whoa. And like she made this huge guide about how to make like the text-to-speech bot say funny things, and I posted it in memes.
What is D&D? Did not do arson?
Ollie, not everything's about arson.
What?
But yeah, you could look up like funny things to make
The last
Texas
class
Speechbot say things.
trial.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said
Last one.
last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
Oh boy, how many times can we say it's the last one? What do you think? Should we believe him? Yes, Hajime, check your ears.
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier.
Yes, it is. What do you
Right?
mean?
Not everything's about arson. There are like a good professor once said, there is a time and place for everything, including arson. Don't quote me on that. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Amanda's like, we gotta do plot, y'all. No more Stunlock.
I'm scared, okay?
But arson at all
Fight
times.
Ollie. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
We definitely won't make it through the whole trial. We probably will make it to intermission though.
Yeah, that is the goal.
We're never able to do a full trial.
There is a
unless
time
we,
and
like,
place
have
for
a whole stream
everything,
to dedicate
including
to it.
arson. Finny 2024.
No, I just said don't quote me.
2
Anyway.
more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still,
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Someone clip it. No! I said don't quote me! Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
well,
Tee-hee.
Oh no!
All in good fun.
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think.
Yeah, no, I like clips. If you guys like things and think they're funny, you should clip them because I want to see what you guys think is funny. I think I'm funny, but like, you can't clip an entire stream. You can. That's just called the VOD. Anyway.
I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Oh boy!
Last trial time.
Hold on, wait. Can okay, well, I'm gonna go this way. I never picked the right direction, so let's see. Did I? I did!
Ew.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh, we gotta check the pet. Oh,
We do gotta check the pet.
hold on, wait.
God, there are
Damn
only
right.
6 of us.
There are, ooh,
7 of us.
Sag. There's so much boo-boo!
So much despair.
So much despair, oh my god. Okay, wait.
No, we gotta give her presents.
Okay,
Ah!
here, you can have this blue ram because Nagito's dead.
Yeah, our boyfriend died.
Yeah,
Our ex-boyfriend, sorry.
that's true. That's true, we did break up. Okay,
University of Florida. You can leave me a voicemail. I'm not answering that.
I'll give you some kokoshimi.
Kokoshimi.
I don't remember getting that, but we have a lot of things that I don't remember actually getting. Okay, so let's see. I will give you pre-packaged orzoto, a dish made from boiled.
Though.
Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, okay. We gotta knock down this despair, y'all. We can't let despair win. Nagito died for us.
I think she likes everything.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see things that, like... Well, I don't know if... Is there another hangout after this?
Yes and no. Give her the mail cylinder, who cares?
Yeah. Okay, we've de-spared. De-spared, we've de-spared her.
No more despair.
No more despair. Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Silly fool.
You're making me depressed!
So it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive.
Oh, Addie, I made the new redeem. So in this game, there is a pet that we can, like, look at. I still have the, like, water the dog redeem, from last stream, but I have it turned off because we're not playing Stardew. We have Dango Bank.
We can really go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops.
Oh,
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Why are you here?
I'm gonna get some mad gelato once this class trial starts.
Ooh.
you haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave this island? Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Why did she get so serious? I'm a
Got
little
it?
scared.
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll beat you up!
Damn right. Stupid rabbit should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers,
Took you 5 chapters.
I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. That possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone, you can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
Damn, okay. Deep. What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Addie, no, you should never. You're so great. You're so good. I love you so much.
Good rabbit.
You're so good. Addie, you're perfect.
Maybe she should read a self-help book.
Wait.
At her eyes. She looked so determined.
Why am I in jail? I've done nothing. I was reading the dialogue. No.
These pictures of Ripley are so cute.
Addie, I adore you from behind these cold bars. I'm sorry. Ah! Thank you for the throw. The jail cube.
You.
You can tell just by looking at those button eyes.
Whoa! The throws! Oh, Ripple.
Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimoru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Oh, fine.
But still. Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think.
Oh yeah, that's true. Your like soda PNG is rabbit themed as bunny mask. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
The final class trial!
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can.
Oh, viva the Minimaru, for real, justice for Minimaru. Do not silence
No matter
him.
what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
I don't know why I read it that time, but I felt like it. I also need a Minimaru. I would cry. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Oh, rabbit lady. What's funny is that Ellie is also a rabbit. I feel like I collect various, like, cute animals. I have a sheep and 2 rabbits.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right?
God, it's so empty. I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Agony. Beyond power of speech. The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Oh god!
Hey!
Oof. Yeah. They can stack?
Yes, they can.
They can. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were in agony and completely dependent on him. Oh god. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight against the agony. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope?
The light of hope!
Or is that the light of despair?
The light of despair!
Oh my god, I can't believe despair comes in RGB.
Man, I love our iPad.
Well then, now that chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already!
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it! This is the end!
Now then.
Let's get this class trial started.
Ew.
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
Viva killing!
Viva la murder!
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student.
He sure looks lucky there. He was the first person we met! Back when he was our boyfriend, not our ex.
Agony. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable.
Then I learned he was crazy.
But his true nature held such a demented thought process was I can't read. Yep, thank you. His true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said that he would even help despair just to prove that hope would never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. Damn. I have no idea at all who did it, but... Oh, boy! It really is gruesome. Like, whoever, like, killed Nagito truly went sicko mode on him. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito, the killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. I know! Big sad!
Rip Gerbil Boy. Yes, rip her. I do miss Gundam Tanaka every single day. I loved him. Pain.
Gundam Trapezoid.
Gundam Tanaka, my beloved.
I miss him every day. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Oh boy!
Hell!
I love the nurse
lady.
Oh.
Mikan.
Oh, Mikan. Oh, I have so many available skill points. Okay, I'm gonna use that one. That one I'll take. Woo!
That's something we got.
Oh, okay.
I want that.
Sure, I'll take that because I have the points for it. I have those turned on.
You got like everything turned on.
Oh yeah, I really do.
Fine.
Alright, cool.
Good to me!
Alright. Oh, let's go over the truth bullets that we've got real quick, just because I know we got like half of them, in the last stream of this, which was like 2 weeks ago. So I just want to go through these real quick. Alright, so this is just a detailing of... It would be great if I pushed the right buttons. Alright, I'm not gonna read every single one of these, but I'll read some of them, just so that we can all get up to speed. Because man, I'm probably going to need the assistance. I feel like this is very much, you know how in like Dora the Explorer, she's like, click on the thing! Where's the backpack? Yeah. It's me, except I'm not asking, I'm just screaming, and you're like, no, it's over there!
Well, while you do that, I will go ahead and go get my gelato.
Okay, cool. Alright, so the victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be at noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are also multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Oh boy! Man, he sure was really, like... He was tortured. He was covered in a whole lot of stabs, stabbed with a spear, tied up with rope, gagged. I think they mentioned that it looked like he was, like, sucking in, like, air or something, or trying to. There was a rope on his arm that was burned off, even though his sleeve looked clean. The knife stabbed into his hand. He has a whole bunch of blood on his other hand, and the splatter doesn't quite make sense, because it's, like, it should be all over his hand, but his palm is completely clean. Let's see. Duct tape. Oh yeah, this was the bit. Nagito's duct tape was covered with... Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered on his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. Covered with mouth. The funny spear, and it has, like, a cord, which is interesting, and the cord has blood all over it. This Monokuma has some blood on its tummy. There is some funny blood. It was, like, on top of the ceiling girder, like, at the very top of the room. These were kind of, like, flopped around like dominoes, kind of leading up, which I'm pretty sure that, like, whatever, like, fire started was because we opened the door and knocked all these over and turned on this oil lighter, because there was, I think, a bunch of oil everywhere. Yep, that's what caused the fire. A funny MP3 player. What did it say? Oh, yeah, it was just music. Sonia's account. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. So, that's interesting. I forgot that she had, like, gone and tried them. But I knew that she knew that they were fake. Monokuma knew that they were all fake.
See, sometimes the answer is arson.
Sometimes the answer isn't arson.
Gelato acquired.
Nice. I'm going through the accounts real quick. This funny diary that, like, is Monami's, but also not because she can't write. Gas mask. It's the weed wrapper. Why is my thing? My controller is busted. The special poison. The file. Is that it? I could have sworn that we had other accounts, but okay. So we did, like, a good half and half between this section and last section. Alright. I think we're ready. Oh boy, my hands are sweaty.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Oh, my throat's spared, though.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Oh, Nagito's just like, his ex is all bloody and gruesome looking too. Oh.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
A Ruth Bader Ginsburg machine?
I'll punish
Incredible.
everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, she's not tied up this time.
Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Interesting.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Ooh, she big mad.
Chesto!
What? Why? Unwarranted. Oh, poor thing. I love her.
One more time!
Leave him, or leave her alone.
How about this one?
He needs to stop this. No.
She not giving up though.
She's
This
not.
will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
Me too. Leave her
You're
alone.
right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
Violence.
The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Ooh, Addie, good luck. Good luck
Who
with
in the
girl I get. I'm so
world
excited.
killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor?
Ooh.
They didn't call out when we were in
Stop
danger.
the violence.
Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Very
Don't say
iconic
something so
scene from
stupid.
Glee.
There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why
Oh,
don't you
man,
guys
I did
hurry
watch
and
Glee,
start
Jesus
arguing
Christ.
already.
I watched a bit of it. Not a whole lot, though.
I didn't watch it in its heyday. I didn't watch it when it came out. I watched it in college.
See, I was watching as it came out, and then I'm trying to think of when I stopped. I think I stopped watching it when, like, after they all, like, half of them graduated or something. And I think that's when I stopped watching it. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? I don't know why that word came out so hard. Anyway, are they the same person? Or is it a mystery? Oh man, I gotta
that scene-
think.
That scene involves Quinn and Santana, like,
Killer didn't take
fighting
Nagito's mouth to shut him
because
up.
Santana
I'm telling
told
you, they
Coach
were torturing
Sylvester
him.
that Quinn
The
needed
reason
to
Nagito's
step
body was
down
covered with wounds.
from, like, the
It's because the
cheerleading squad
killer
or whatever.
tortured Nagito.
Because she, like, gave
That's
birth
why
or
he was
whatever.
so beat up. What were
And
they
in
trying to find out by
retaliation,
torturing him?
Quinn told
Definitely the bomb's
their
hiding
coach
place.
that Santana got a boob job.
If so,
and
the suspect
coach kicked her off the
Is whoever
team
found
for
the
like
bomb
getting a boob
first.
job. So they're like fighting each
That
other.
was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
And they're like hitting each other
There's no
and like
way I'd
yelling and
torture
screaming at each other.
someone.
And Brittany just is in the distance saying, "Stop the violence." Anyway, why did the killer torture Nagito?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna have to run through this one again, because it's kinda hard to focus.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't need to rehash Glee right now.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? Wait,
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Someone say violence.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
uh,
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
oh yeah, I remember that,
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
oh god, okay, Were they?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason
God, I
Nagito's body-
usually look up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the hard one. Okay,
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
All right,
found
IGN,
it by
don't
coincidence.
suck.
oh man.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Alright, let's see. What does torture mean? Oh, you know? Hold on, wait. Okay, wait, I got it. Because they weren't torturing him, because if they're gonna torture him, then that would mean they would want him to talk, right? But his mouth was duct taped. So...
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer...
That's not it. No! God damn it. No!
So that's why he was so beat
I forgot how
up.
to play this game.
What were they
Okay.
trying to find out by torturing him?
What is the fast
Definitely the
forward
bomb's
button?
hiding place.
Whoop! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what is fast forward argument is B. Okay, got it.
If so, is whoever found
That was Fuyu. I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay. So let's try this again.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's
See, now
mouth
that
to
the
shut him
hint
up.
seems really obvious.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
the reason Nagito's body was
It's because the killer tortured Nagi.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Slay! Thank you, Schwenkman, for the assist.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh!
Here we go.
Oh, man. Oh, I hate this.
I just
This is my
realized it.
least
It's a
favorite, like,
trap.
bit in the trial. Like, the talking parts, anyway.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Oh god, okay. So, torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, spear, Monokuma, plushie, oil lighter. Okay. Big brain.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Oh. Oops.
Damn it!
Like you said,
Wait.
if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Hold on. Sorry if
But
I'm
if
like
you
go
keep his mouth
quiet
shut-
because I'm like big brain thinking.
How is he supposed to answer
Thinking!
The
anything?
wrinkles are growing.
Pay attention. This is how at first the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys.
No, oh,
Thanks to
wait.
me, you
Oh, I
guys
got it.
didn't
I
get
got
caught
it.
in the trap.
Because the duct tape under the duct tape, there's no blood. So, like, there would have been blood there if they had put the duct tape on last. Big brain. I got this. Okay.
Pay attention. This is first the killer tortured Nagi and got information about. Then, after they killed him,
Oh.
Allow me to cut
Okay,
through
cool.
those
I got the
words.
right one. I was afraid I got too early. Let's go. I'm getting better at this.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Yeah, no, I'm just silly and quiet. You're more than allowed to make plenty of commentary.
Lego!
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us
Yes.
when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his
Nagito was,
mouth.
or rather, Akane was like, I didn't like him.
Yeah, I don't like that guy
He
anyway.
must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his
Crinkles.
mouth shut.
Prankles.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
Who indeed?
Oh boy.
Everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
How could it possibly be?
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
I'm starting to suspect Ollie.
Based on
Ollie,
the
no.
pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Amazingly high intellect.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Oh my god! I love
I
her.
love her. Same brain.
A reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Oh boy.
Here we go.
Innocent. Yes.
Are you sure about that?
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Oh wait.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Wow.
Maybe they used invisible
Oh,
thread.
wait. Where? There. Yeah. Oh, what?
No.
Oh.
Crap!
Oh, man. Well,
Close, but no.
The direct cause of the
One
fire
of those
was
is
the
right.
oil lighter found at the
The killer used something and lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind
Alright,
of
I got
setup.
Did they use
impatient.
the oil as
They probably just based on the shape of that oil lighter. It can stand upright while the flame is lit.
I am
If they
so
tipped over the
confident
lighter in some way.
that you're gonna kill this
could've
that
ignited
I will
the
be right
curtain.
back. I'm just gonna go put the rest of my gelato
Some way.
back in my freezer.
Okay.
I didn't eat the whole
Maybe they
pint.
used
Ha.
invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
with sound waves, no.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Some kind of setup was used. I knew. Hold on.
The
It's a
direct
matter
cause
of, like,
the fire was
the language here.
the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
That's correct.
The killer used some kind of setup.
Mm-hmm.
And lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Yes.
Some kind of setup?
Did they
Yes.
use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way? Maybe they used invisible thread.
Not invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
But it's not with sound waves, because that's not what the
Or
MP3 player was
perhaps
for.
opening the door caused.
Oh, maybe that one? There we
I
go.
agree with that.
Yeah! Consent! It was just a matter
I
of
also agree
language.
that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
Oh my god.
No,
Consent
not
is
wind
so
pressure.
important.
They probably used the Monokuma panels.
It sure is.
A huge number of tipped-over
This guy back.
Monokuma panels
Hello.
were found at the
Oh,
crime
back.
scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Slay.
A domino effect.
Dominoes.
You mean those tiles kids
Domino.
play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
Yeah, like dominoes?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second,
I appreciate the diagram.
and from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Not the Nagito cutout.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did
I
to
really
hide the
love
domino
thinking
effect,
about how
right?
in reality there's no fancy editing, therefore they're all just standing in a circle talking to each other for the entire trial.
Yeah. That's so true. The killer did one thing to hide the one other thing to hide the domino effect. I would think the MP3 player, right? Because it would cover up the noise. Hold on, wait.
I see!
Yeah! Let's go!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right?
It's such a strong hit of serotonin every time I get an answer right.
Yeah, you're so
Blaring
smart.
throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
My brain wrinkling.
Brain.
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared through the warehouse at full volume.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Is Nagito, like, listening to this depressing crap?
She's got
Big
Lacrimosa
brain
playing in the
thinning.
background.
Take my brain cells too. I don't need them. Probably.
Sick. More brain cells. I'm consuming them at an alarming rate. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
Sipping him up like noodles. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Gonna sip up all these brain cells.
The domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
That door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about is, Killer couldn't have left.
We couldn't take any
It
merge!
was so close to the door that it could barely be opened. The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Oh shit. Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's
But
true,
she does.
this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
It's time to pick.
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. Only one person who could have done that.
Who could it possibly be? Who is it?
Oh god. Oh god, I don't wanna... I like that, like, you can... Can you actually choose these guys? Because in that case, I mean... Whoever set up the... It would have been Nagito, because he wouldn't have been able...
This is my answer!
Yeah! Okay, interesting.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Interesting. The thought quickens.
Huh?
Not just the victim.
Conspiracism.
What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, because he's always said that, like, he's like, oh yeah, if you, like, need somebody to kill, I got you. I'll volunteer.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
No, I don't think it was a suicide necessarily. It was more like he
His body was
volunteered.
covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
Hee hee hee.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Wait, because there's no blood on the inside of his hand, so he's probably the one who stabbed himself a whole bunch. What the frick? Wait.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Not everyone being like, yeah, he's just crazy like that.
He's just crazy insane.
He's just a little quirked up, that's all.
It seems we need to
Yeah, our
discuss
quirked
how
up
Nagito
shoddy,
was able to
not
tie
anymore.
himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. I feel like the burn rope is gonna come into play.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just
Not
the legs is one thing, but
impossible.
tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Why? Our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and
Seem
legs.
impossible.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Hold on. Do we have anything on the Monokuma plushie? A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It's a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed.
I have the answer.
I think it's the by yourself. Hold on. One more time. Let's see. Let's go
To
over this one
actually
more time.
tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Hold on, wait. I want to see not the silencer. What's the one that you like grab a thing? You like grab the bullet and then you add it to your own.
You don't need to do that.
Oh,
Tying
okay.
just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't
Both
do
are
much with the free
around.
arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by...
Impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Well,
Or if you use your front tail?
I hate this joke and I hate that we have to
Dirty
keep
joke!
hearing
Is
it.
that a dirty joke?
Maybe the burn... Hold on. Hold on.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously
Plushie
impossible.
and by yourself. Okay, I'll try it. Let's
Tying
see.
just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Nope.
None.
Is there a way to tie up your arms and legs by yourself?
Crap.
Maybe the burned rope with the, by yourself?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Ooh.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free...
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Nope. Dang it. Alright.
Crap.
Alright.
To
Double
actually
tap.
tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You got this.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
I believe.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Hold on. I feel like I shouldn't be as stumped as I am. I'm gonna go over these real quick. Because I feel like...
Would you like a hint?
Yes.
Burned rope is correct.
Okay.
You're on the right track with burned rope. You're just not shooting the right thing.
Okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's That's obviously
Okay,
impossible.
I need to. I think it's that first one.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by your...
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front
Nope.
teeth?
Dirty
Enough.
joke! Is that a dirty
Enough.
joke?
Okay.
To actually tie up your own arms.
There we go. Yeah! Slay.
Hey,
I appreciate the assists all around. High fives.
Hold on a second.
of
Isn't that premise
course.
flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake.
I'm happy
that
to
his
help.
arms and
I've got
legs
the
were-
IGN walkthrough up.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. That makes sense because he wouldn't, like, if he, you know, his arm was free by the burned rope, he wouldn't be tied up. He'd just have a
No,
rope
it
around
shouldn't
his
have been
arm.
both of his arms.
Yeah.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
Slay!
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
I would say that his right sleeve because it wasn't burned.
I see.
Yeah, I'm smart!
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all.
Oh,
Wouldn't you agree?
big smart.
A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a fee.
No.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Girl! Sonia said if you're gonna do it, make bank. Honestly, respect.
You should not be.
We shouldn't endorse this, but like, I appreciate Sonia.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me.
No,
That's not what I meant.
stop
I'm
it!
talking about
For
Nagito.
the record, I am pro sex workers, but
Yeah, I was gonna say,
this is icky.
wrong scenario.
I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
What? I didn't give you anything. Not only is she trying to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Yeah, no,
Then hurry up
wrong
and spill
situation.
it.
Terrible. I am pro-sex work, but not in this instance.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Way to stab yourself in the right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. Well, he didn't use his, right hand, he used his left.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could
Oh
he stab
boy.
his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I love that. That's not
and slammed
realistic.
his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Whoops.
We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Ooh, okay. Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Hold on, wait. I was gonna say, I just need to, like, look at this for 2 seconds. Yeah, no, he used his left hand, right? I was gonna say,
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Hold on. Blood on girder. Where's that? Faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. See, but I'm trying to think of this, like, in a way that, like, because I feel like they're going down this, like, the knife was, like, planted and, like, dropped on him, but, like, there's no way that he could do that with, like, that kind of accuracy, right? I don't know.
And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Maybe the torture wounds? I don't know. Wait, where was the plushie in relation to the body? Oh, well, the plushie was over by where the fire started. Gonna say it was... Ooh. Man, I can't really, like, point it out.
Look at the plushie.
A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed.
How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Maybe...
I love the way he delivers that line.
And let the knife fall.
Right, same.
Could he stab his hand that way?
Okay, I think I've got it.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Whose
Maybe
blood
he
is
propped the
that?
knife somehow?
Yeah! Team effort. Consent!
The life-sized Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Yeah.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If
I
you
don't
got
think you could
penetrated by
function
something
with a
so
big
big and
spear
thick,
in you
you
like
would die
that.
instantly.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Girl, stop.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one
Stop.
Bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
Because he's the ultimate cook, or he was.
So you're saying it's impossible?
He was a murderer.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
Oh, wait. It wasn't the knife that...
fried in a volcano.
Hold on, wait. I'm big brain moment, brain blast. Okay, so in that case, Nagito would have had to like sling the cord from the the girder, right? And when he grabbed it, that's why there's no blood on his hand, because his hand was covered, is just wrapped around the girder, or not the girder, the cord thing. It makes sense in my brain, I'm just not explaining it right.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
Yeah, this game is, like, full of, like, really weird sexual innuendo at, like, weird points. Because, like, you'd think that that would be the last thing that they'd talk about in, like, a murder situation. But they sure are strange.
You remember that conversation we had earlier about burying things deep in your brain?
Right?
You can still enjoy stuff. It applies here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Oh, wait, so maybe... Why would he kill himself, though? Because, like, in that case, that could 100% be a whole...
Indeed!
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monogamy's sassing me.
Like, why indeed?
But it's just
So
as Monokuma
funny.
said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Among us?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
I love her.
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. And even now...
Alright, let's do this.
Go boy! Okay, Well, it's definitely blood on the left hand. I feel like that's
How
coming
did
up.
Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Yeah!
No, that's wrong.
I didn't even need to listen to the whole thing. I was like, no.
Hold
Let's
on.
go. Okay.
It's still too
Brained
early to
it.
dismiss the possibility
I
that he used
did.
his left hand.
I'm getting progressively better at this game, which is unfortunate because I'm sure that we only have one more case after this.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up.
Yep, we
you know?
do.
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on
It
the
only
palm
took
of his
us
hand.
5
Don't you
trials.
think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
That's when we play the third game, you're right.
Yeah, we do
That's as
play
far
the
as it
third game,
reached,
it's
right?
true.
That settles the description of that
The
bloodstain.
plan is finish
It's not
this
the only
game,
unnatural bloodstain.
anime, and then game 3. I mean, but
Look,
also, like, I have to play
there's
Tales
blood
of
on the back of his
Vesperia,
hand.
so...
Around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
It was gripping!
I see!
Ding dong! I got
When
it
the blood
right.
splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Ding
grabbing his
dong.
front
Ding
tail?
dong.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
No, you silly.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
Yeah, because there's a there's a spot on the cord.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right,
Hey,
that's the
Chiaki,
problem.
what do you think?
It's the cord.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Girl, what?
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
You're wrong.
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Ding dong. He was holding onto the cord.
I see.
Ding dong! It's the
That's
cord.
it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding onto the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
Oh man, I feel like I'm speeding through this.
Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Sure is.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
No, it's the girder.
That is where the clue to solve
The
this
girder.
mystery
The
resides.
girder.
Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
You know, like the Jordan Sparks song, you know, one step at a time. There's no need to
Let's
rush.
focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... That's it, could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. I put those two together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and the state it was in before it stabbed Nagito.
OMG! It's time to.
Oh god! Oh, I'm scared.
Surfing!
Whoa, that's the break. Okay, that's the zoom. Okay, we got this. We zoom in. Oh, no! Son of a biscuit! I don't like that they're sudden! I wanna be fast! Oh god. Where was the spear? It was above Nagito. I know this one because I'm big brain. I can't remember how to jump in this.
Hello.
Oh.
You did it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Y. Okay. Let's go. Oh, why do they spin?
They don't just spin.
They move. Stop moving. Please stop. I'm begging. I want the speed. Fine. Got it. Nailed it. Besides the spear, what else is above Nagito? The ceiling girder. Let's go. We're zooming. We're zooming, gamers. Duh. I don't like it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop spinning. God damn it. Stop spinning! There we go, got it. Nailed it. Calm and cool and calm and collected. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We good. We Gucci. We got this. I am a logic surfer. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord. I was already here. They made it easy peasy. Whee! 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 I'm a bouncy baby boy.
Woo!
Yay!
You done it!
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
We got this. Our brains are wrinkling.
Linkachow I am
The spear
speed.
impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did
In the
that
middle
all by
of the
himself,
air?
did he have some sort of ESP?
Oh my god, I can't believe he's a psychic.
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he
He
was
was
laying
just
face
an
up.
empath with the spear.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
But the real reason is we have to figure out why.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real?
Oh.
He really committed suicide?
Yeah, he did.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Uh-huh.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself.
Man, look at him
while
go!
gripping that spear, right?
Jesus Christ!
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far?
Oh, Jesus.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Oh,
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
That's my boy!
That was our boyfriend.
Jeez, I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. It was stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he would necessarily... Just from knowing how, like, Nagito kind of works, like, I don't think that he would be aiming to kill everybody, but he would definitely be trying to... I'm so caught up on him being somebody that would help out, like, the traitor. Because he believes in hope that much.
Strategy behind this trick.
Because, like, he would want, like, the stakes to be stupid high, because then the payoff of, like, hope would be even bigger. That is my logic. There are still pieces missing,
split up
but...
and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
Whoa, thank you for the hydrate, Addie.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
Oh, and thank you for the... Let me change up my posture, get a good stretch in.
You.
Thank you.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. The bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
Nope.
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Oh my god, I feel like this is the first smart thing she's ever gonna say.
It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but... Yeah, that is a self-care package. That's so cute. Why do I feel uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
I don't like how excited you are over this.
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Hooray!
Sorry, just a little more.
Because
I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
Huzzah!
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense.
What
and it
doesn't
relates
make
to
sense?
Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, and a piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with.
something he couldn't mess with.
The file, probably? Is kind of what I'm thinking. Because...
Crap!
No, okay. Usually I get these, like, these ones right. I guess the Monokuma file.
I see!
Yeah, because, like, he died, so...
Is it
he wasn't there
the
for it.
Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Mans is 5'9".
Oh, the victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. suspicious part about the Monokuma file. Oh god, hold on, wait. No, I don't want to do- wait, hold on.
Help!
Oh, it made me wait, oh god, oh. I don't like this. I don't like- Oh god. Oh god, okay. No, god, Jesus! Stop, wait, hold on, no, wow, oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay, hold on, wait, I'm at a loss. Nope. Oh, cause of death. Hold on. Oh my god!
I need an A!
I need an A! No, I didn't want that.
Can you spell the word night?
Jesus Christ, this is so hard. Oh my god. No!
I need an A!
Whoa! Jesus Christ, this is insane. Okay, I need a U, S. Oh god, please. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's way too many of these. Oh god, oh, I don't like this. Okay, O, F, stop, F, oh, Jesus Christ, D. Let me have this. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm going to die. D-E-A-A-T T-T-H H H H I'm gonna die. H. Oh. Jesus Christ! That's too many letters! See, I think this is a game that is very much made for a computer and not for a controller, because I'm playing with a controller.
There's no specific cause of death.
If I had a like a mouse, I feel like that would have been a lot easier to deal with.
Probably.
Oh my god. Too many. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his left hand. Oh! Yeah, no, it doesn't say exactly what says it.
Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
What killed him?
Oh. This opens
Maybe
up
it's not
a whole
included if it's not important enough to write about.
new realm of possibilities. What the? Poison? Monokuma's poison? Yo, actually? Oh, hi, Izzy the kitty. I don't know if my alert went off. I think my alerts are just, like, broken. But hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Have your little extronaut badge and take a seat. We're all hanging out and trying to figure out murder.
Murder.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
There he goes
Plead
again!
the fifth!
I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it.
Oh, wait, so, like, maybe the killer gave him the poison and then was like, okay, you need to make this look like a suicide so that, you know, they can almost get it wrong. And if they're strong enough in, like, hope, they'll figure it out. I don't know.
Did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't believe that for a second.
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
He was my boyfriend, I loved him!
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Oh, we've come full circle.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
I don't like that you're suggesting that, Chiaki. Chiaki, no.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
Oh, okay.
You were right.
That opened
We
just
only
opened
get one
weird.
chance to vote
Yeah.
I
after
was
all.
scared.
We only
Just
get
to
one
be
chance
safe,
to
huh?
vote.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case,
Yeah,
I'll do
you
my
really
best to go
don't.
along with it.
Mm-hmm.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Aww.
Oh.
Splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
We haven't told the rest of the group about the poison. It hasn't come up yet, but I feel like it's about to. If all your hopes are united,
We're
no
gonna get
despair can
there.
shake you. I early voted. Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. No, you're right. I'm probably overthinking. No, this is exactly what he wants. He wants y'all to struggle so that the payoff afterwards can be better, because he believed in a weird, like, payoff kind of thing. Oh, God.
We'll find out.
No!
I'll read through the Monokuma Theater and then we'll wrap up. Which breaks my heart because, man, I want to keep going so bad. I need to know.
I'm so curious.
Oh my God.
I know.
I know, I'm crushed. But also, like, I know that I am a loud person. The problem is...
Sorry, I must sleep.
See, I would stay up for this. The problem is that I also live with my mom and my grandma, who are both directly next to me in other rooms, and so I get afraid that, like, if I'm too loud, because, like, 10 is usually when we all gotta go to bed, I'm kind of afraid if I get too loud, you know, I'll keep them up, or, like, I'll wake up them, so, like, I don't want to bother them. But, oh man, ASMR stream. Honestly, I've thought about doing a silent mic stream at some point, like, just drawing and not talking, just so that I can stream later, and it would help me, like, you know, get stuff done, but also I would want to chat. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed! Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of friends. Don't say such stupid things.
Oh wait, no, wrong. Oops.
I hate you so much right now. Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teeny tiny 1 millimeter bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. We aren't even friends in— oh wait, we aren't even friends in the first place.
It's so hard to read both of them. Not because, like, the switch from them is difficult, but it's because their names look similar, and I always get mixed up who's who. Not, like, I know who they are, I just can't read.
And as your older brother, let me say this. You're my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. You know, don't be homophobic, Monokuma. Wait, I fell for it! I totally took the man bait!
What? The what? Alright, well, hold on, wait. We can't.
We saved. We did it.
We did save. Oh, man. I could always chat in the chat, that's true. I like talking, it's fun. But anyway, I think that will wrap it up for tonight. Oh man. Let's see, who can I raid? Well, while I'm looking for somebody to raid, Swaft, is there anything that you would like to plug in for yourself if you want to self-advertise? I appreciate you being here.
I'm pretty chill.
Okay.
Honestly. I literally am just vibing. I vibe like most of the time with D&D, hopefully this freaking Friday, man.
God, I'm praying.
I beg, I pray. I just want to be my funny tiefling paladin. Doug hinted that we're gonna level up like soon-ish. He said prep level 3.
Oh man.
So I prep level. I want my oath. God dang it.
But yeah, no, I don't plan on canceling next week. My back is okay. I can sit upright in a chair for a full day. But yeah, and I'll also take the time tonight to upload any VODs that I'm missing, because I know I'm missing a whole bunch. So I think we're gonna go raid Story Estry, which you guys should go definitely follow them. They're super great. They're playing Vintage Story. It kind of looks— I don't think it's Minecraft, but it's similar vibes. I don't know, I haven't played the game before. But Story's great, so we're gonna go give them a raid. So let me get that started. Ooh. Oh boy. Alrighty. Well, I want to say thank you all so much for coming to hang out, playing Dango Bango. It was a bit chaotic, and I know that, like, we kind of took forever to get to the trial.
But we ended exactly where we wanted to end.
We did. We somehow got there.
Somehow we made it to the intermission.
See, I feel like we zoomed through the trial once we got there, so we focused up. Anyway, I've put the raid message in the chat if you would like to go and with us to the raid. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will probably see you all later this week. And let's blast off into Story's channel. So see y'all later. Good night.
Night.
Oh boy.
Woo.
Oh man. Ooh. Okay, I gotta close out of things now. Ooh.
I believe in you. I am so sleepy tired.
Me too.